Hello again. This is Mike Parkman, back for part 2 of my mini project series, and this is for Intro to Mechatronics class at the University of Prince Edward Island. So this week, what I've added into my circuit is a motor driver, and the motor, it's a H-bridge motor driver, which means it allows me to control the direction of these two DC motors. So the driver is connected into the pins of the Arduino and also to the 5-volt and ground rails of my breadboard, and then from here it connects into the motors, and it allows me to control the direction that these rotate in. For the speed, that is controlled by a PWM signal from the Arduino, and to change the PWM signal, I am using my buttons that I installed last week. So other than the two DC motors and the driver, I also have a servo motor that I've installed. This rotates clockwise and counterclockwise, and the angle of that's also controlled by the buttons. So just from last week, I have my breadboard, my increase, decrease button, and then my other function button. In this demonstration, it's used to change the rotation of these motors, and my LED display, all connected through the breadboard to the Arduino. So this week I'm going to do 3 demonstrations. The first demonstration is of the DC motors. So for this demonstration, I'm using my increase and decrease button to change the duty cycle of the PWM signal sent to these motors. So the LED is going to display the duty cycle. So that's at a 20% duty cycle. You can see the motors rotating very slowly, and you can hear them. So now I'm going to increase the duty cycle. Right up to 99. So this is at a 99% duty cycle. And you can see the motors are rotating a bit quicker now. And now I'm going to press my direction button, and the direction changes. For my second demonstration, I'm going to change the angle of the servo motor with my buttons here and the angle displayed here. So we see it originally displays 90. However, if we check the serial monitor, we can see that it's actually displaying a negative 90. So if we increase the value, we can see that we're getting closer to 0, and if we look at the servo, we can see that it's slowly rotating in a counterclockwise direction, and that angle is being displayed here. So now we're at an angle of 1 degree positive. Okay, I'm going to move on to the last demonstration. The last demonstration is synchronizing the motors with the servo motor, and it's synchronized in a way that whenever this motor is at negative 90 or 90, these motors are running at 0. But as the servo points at a 0 degree angle, these are running at their full capacity, so 99%. The LED is displaying the duty cycle of the motors, and we can see the angle in the background there. So an angle of -2, angle of 1, we got 98. That corresponds with a frequency of 0 here. That's displayed in the LED. So if we increase the angle, we see the LED start to flash faster, all the way up to 90. Now it's flashing at 10 Hertz. Okay? And all the while these motors are running. So you can see that's increasing. They're starting to move faster, and my servo motor is rotating. I can rotate it in both directions. And I can also move these in both directions. Okay, that's all I got for project 2. There's the code. I'll see you guys again in project 3. Goodbye.